Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hello, everybody. How we doing? It is Friday. We made it. Friday in the markets. Carl, Chris, Oscar, Urbano. How are yous? How are we, my traders, my viewers? Shelly Stringer! Shelly, he is. We got the cheering crab. Hello, Jerry. Jerry from Colorado, just waking up. Shelly Stringer! Midwest, Rango Marquez. Yo, baby. Richard Wanakowski. Good morning, Suzette. Alex, Illinois girl. There she is. W in the chat for Illinois girl. Brand new VIP. Suzette with the hanging lights. Rango with the second cheering crib. Over there on the tubes, make sure we hit that thumbs up. You can send some donations as well over there. It'll boost us out. The Department of Education is... And the TT deal is official. It is over. New owners. Let's go, let's go. Yes, it is. Watch Oracle. Hello, NK Visions, Bill Boyle, the believer. Jules, hello, beautiful. Let's go. K. Braden, Gatto. Three Bez, hello, how are yous? We got to tap that screen. We're only at 1.6 thousand likes. Are you kidding me? I have an appointment right after this. I can't trade today, so I will cut this early if I need to. You better start tapping. You better hit the rest of those crabs, my beautiful viewers. Let's go. Rames, hello. Good morning, West Coast. Boy, early your time, huh? 5:30 a.m. Very good. I like it. I like you getting up early. Whoop. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Diana, good morning to you, my Diana. Jade, Rango Marquez. We are at 5,000, halfway there, my beauties. JJ Challenger. Carl Little, what's up? Minus 34, huh? Don't put your tongue on any polls. All right, Midwest? Duke. The Duke is duking. Zen Method. There he is. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. Good morning, everyone. My name is the Voss Man, a Wizard of Voss. All we ask that you do is, thank you, Rango. Yes, Rango. Donate if and when you can. Tap that screen throughout the live and share it out and repost the live, everybody. Share and repost. Let's go. So the state of our market this morning is a narrow. We have a narrow state here, my beauties. We are in the whip zone currently right down here, trying to push out into position one. Good morning, LJB. So the state of our market is narrow. We like narrow states because we know we're going to get a good move. We don't know when we're going to get it, but we just wait for our events and then we go get that move. All right? So we're going to pull this back right now to our execution time frame. That is the 2-minute chart between 9:30 and 9:45. Then we move over to the 5-minute, and we always check our higher time frames at all times. We got room down to 685 this morning. 685 is your first stop of support to the downside. Above 689.50, your first stop of resistance will be at 691. Now, if you can get over 691 and get over this base with a retest and hold that base, this now becomes support. Then you will have room up to 697 this morning on Miss Market. Let's go, let's go, let's go. PLTR. Let's see what we got on Palantir Technologies. Yesterday, bam, right down to our levels. Bam, bam, okay? Here we go. PLTR, the state is narrow. You are in position 1 to the upside. You got your 5-minute granddaddy in your way right there. All right, we can't forget the granddaddy of them all. The higher the time frame with the granddaddy, the stronger the granddaddy is, okay? As we pull this back, we'll get you some more support here. And as we look at PLTR, we are in this narrow state. We are in position 2. And we have our 200 right here. So remember, traders, the most important thing you want to remember is we do not go long into resistance. We're not going to go long into that 200 because the chances of you getting a topping tail and pull back is pretty likely, all right? The probability of trading into resistance is that you are going to get rejected hard. So we don't do that, okay? We get over the resistance. We test it because we want that resistance that was once resistance to become support. Then we have room up to 173 on PLTR. 164.97. You have room down to 161 this morning on PLTR, my traders. We're going to head over to Coin. The Coin-a-rooney. The state of Coin is neutral. The state of Coin is neutral, my beauties. We are in the whip zone currently on Coin. As we put in our major support and resistance levels here, I want to tell you all, today is Friday. You must be very, very careful on Friday, my beauties, because if you are not careful on Friday, you can ruin your entire week by one day. All right, we are neutral here on Coin. We are in the whip zone this morning on Coin. Where did I mark that? Whoa, baby, we got a lot of room. Coin, we got a lot of room. Hold it on for dear life right here. 223. Under that with a retest, we have room all the way down to 206. 206. Look out, Coin. What goes up must come down. Above 227, you will have room up to 239.50. 240 area here on Coin. Watch that ATR. Meta. Mr. Dave, there he is. Thank you, Wrangle. Thank you, Mr. Dave. Yo, baby. Baby boom. Yes. All right, we are in a neutral state currently right now on Meta. We are in that beautiful whip zone on Meta. Watch this 200, my traders, okay, as we give you your support and resistance. Boom, 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 boom. All right, here we go on Meta. Above 648.23, you have room up to 666 and 674 this morning here on the beautiful Meta. Yes. All right, under 641, you got room down to 625, 622, and 614.50. Make sure you mark those levels down. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only, and you must trade at your own risk. Trading is risky. 92% of all traders will lose in the market. Not because it can't be done, it's because you are not willing to get educated in the market and learn how to trade properly. Currently on QCOM, we are in a narrow state. Yes, we are in the whip zone here on QCOM. Remember, on Fridays, it may take a little bit for the engines to go running on a lot of these whip zone entries, okay? Currently, we have a lot of positions in the whip zone on Friday. A lot of orders. Options Friday have to clear, and then you will get your moves. Above 158, you got room up to 161 here on QCOM. Under 156.50, under 156.50, you will have room down to 153 this morning on QCOM. Now, my question to all of you amazing people in here, who is green so far this week? Who is green? Put it in the chat. Let's go. Who is green? Who is red? If you're green, put green. If you're red, put red. What are you? We got a lot of green from our VIP members. A lot of green. A lot of green. We got a red. Cash. Cash me if you can. I like that. I like that name. Cash me if you can. Good job, VIP. Tremendous, tremendous trades this week in that green room. Congratulations to you all. You guys put on a very good week. I'm proud of you all in that VIP. W's in the chat for our VIP members. Tesla, we are in a neutral state. Yes, we are in the whip zone in this neutral state. Back over 449.50. You have room up to 455. All right, 455 and then 467 to the upside. What I want you to be careful of is right here, my beauties. Your state is neutral. Boom. That is your neutral state right here. So be careful. Under 441.74, you have room back to 438 and 432.50. Now, if you get this type of move at the open on Tesla, whammo, can we beat on that drum right there for a short to the downside? Yes or no? VIP. Yes, Carl, let's go, baby. Get in that VIP. Are you shorting this, my beauties? Yes or no? To get into our amazing VIP family, you will learn how to trade finally properly. You will start having green weeks, green months, and that is what our focus is, to get you green. You're going to head over to thevosstrading.com. That is where our VIP is. You can click the link in my YouTube or TikTok bio. We are not going short here because of the state of our stock is a bullish neutral state. Traders, if you try to go short here on a move like that, you are going to get whipped back to the upside. You are going to get very worried. You are going to maybe poopy in the pantalones, and you are going to get out. You wait to be narrow before you go short. You must have the state of your stock with you at all times. Apple, let's go. Boom, boom. All right, Apple Rooney. The Roonies of Apple. The Roonies. Let's see what we got here on Apple. Apple currently right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 here on Applelicious. Yes. Let's see what we got on Apple. Let's take a bite out of Apple, everybody. What do you think? Do we like green apples, red apples, yellow apples? What do we like? All right, Apple, neutral position 1 to the downside. As we pull this back for you, we got room on Apple down to 243. 243 will be your first stop here on Apple. Back over 250. You got to get over that whole number of 250. The deuce. You have room up to 255 on Apple. Bum, 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 bum. Powder said method. Yes, it is. Rev Sue. Thank you for the heartbeats, my Sue. Let's get you some roses going. Thank you, Yulina. Yulina. All right, the roses are on the board, my beauties. The roses are on the board. Google. We are in a neutral state. The state of Google is neutral this morning. You're in the whip zone. He is. Watch those whip zone levels. Sometimes you can stay the entire day in that whip zone. And if that is the case, you stay away. Okay? We don't go chase because we have to trade. Just because you are a trader doesn't mean you have to trade. You got it? Doesn't mean you're trading, my beauties. All right, here we go. Above 331.45, you have room up to 335 and 341.50. Back under the whip zone and under this pivot, you got to get under 328.47. That's that pivot there. And then you'll have room down to 319.40. Thank you, Mr. Dave. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mr. Dave. He is. Netflix. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We are at 30,000 taps. We should be at 50 already. Let's get that tap machine going, my beauties. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone on Netflix. Yes. Uh-oh. Boo. All right, here we go on Netflix. We are in a bearish neutral state this morning on Netflix. Back over $84. You got room up to $85. Yes, on Netflix. Above 85 with a retest. You got room up to $87.50. Mr. Dave, he's in it to win it. Mr. Dave, yes, it is. Thank you, Suzette. Robin Bird, thank you so much. Under $83, my beauties. You have room down at $81.50. Let's go on Netflix to the moon. Nvidia. The state of Nvidia is neutral. Neutral. You are in position 2. The dose on here on Nvidia. We are neutral in position 2 on Nvidia this morning. Let's go get you some. Let's go get you some, my traders. All right, on Nvidia. We got room on Nvidia up to 190.50. 190.50 will be your first stop. And then 194. Go get you some, B More. Go get you some, baby. Under 183.93, you have room down to 182.50 and 181. AMD. Let's go. Voss is fired up this morning. Fired up. The state of AMD, my friends, my beautiful fellow traders and viewers, is narrow. We are in position 2 to the upside here on AMD. Let's go get some resistance. Resistance. Here's what we got on AMD as we pull this back in position 2 to the upside. As you see here, as we come into 264 and 267, we got a lot of resistance right here, traders. So what you want to be careful of is this level right here, 267. Between 264 and 267, as you come into this box, you will be flooded with a lot of what? Sellers. All right. This is a supply zone up here. Whammo to the downside. So be careful, my beauties. 263 and 267. Currently, right now, your 50% retracement level is 257 to the downside. Stay above 257. You will have room up to, my traders, 263 and 267. IWM. Let's finish those roses, my babies. Adorable dead. bump, 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 bump. All right, IWM, the state is narrow. We are in position 2. We are starting 2 to the downside. Yes, here on IWM. Let's go. This is what we got. IWM, we are narrow. Woo, 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 woo. We got room down to 267. Beautiful move to the downside. This is not financial investment or tax advice. Education purposes only. Under 267 with a retest, 265. Of course, back to the upside. If you come back through the wickets and the whip zone here, above 270.62, you have room up to 272. The Qs. The Qs, the state is narrow. Yes, we are in the whip zone here on them Qs in a narrow state this morning. Bam, 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 bam. There we go, Qs. We're loose above 621. We got room up to 623 on them Qs. 623. Traders, as you come up, if you get back through here, as you approach 622.63, that is going to be your resistance level. You may get a poke through. Stand by. I'm going to explain something to you. I'm going to explain something to you here in 1 second. Okay. You will get a topping tail candle rejection off of the whole number. Do you see that? As you come up to 623, your support level is 622.63. Your topping tail candle will be 623. Just be careful, okay? Above 623 with a retest, you have room up to 626 this morning on them Qs. Now, back under 618.95, you got room right down to 615.50. Zen Method, we got 3 galaxies on the board. Who's got them? 3, 1, 2, 3. Intel. All right, on Intel. Intel, we are narrow. Zen Method. Zen Method. We are narrow here on Intel. Narrow. Way down there. Holy moly. What happened? Let me look. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look what we got. Wizard. Whammo. Where's Tracy? What did I tell her yesterday? It's maybe coming soon. Whammo! All roads lead back to the 20 on INTC. We are in a narrow state on INTC. Now, learning experience. This is our gap down. Whoa, baby! Look at that thing! Holy moly, Batman! Woo-wee! We got 2 more galaxies on the board. Who's got them? Look at that thing. Who's going short at the open? If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. Who's going short? We're bleeding out. We're bleeding out. Who's going short? What are you looking for, traders? The amateur is looking to go short. The amateur at the open is going to try and short this. What are we doing? Not resistance. Support. Very good. Let's go get you some. First level of support. Boom. 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 All right. So as we pull this back, my beauties, Mr. Dave. Mr. Dave. All you're worrying about is support right now. 46.50 is your first level. $46 is your second level. This support, you are going to start looking back that way. Now, let me show you this, my beauties. Your 25% level that you're going to watch out for is $48. Your 50% level is $50. If you stay under $50, you can look for shorts. If you get a beautiful setup around $48, this move to the downside is going to be a doozy. Okay? But if you break through that 48 to the 50, you are not looking for the doozy anymore. Okay? What you are looking for is the short back down to the double bottom. Do we got that, everybody? You just got golden nuggets right there. Do you all understand this? Do I need to explain this again? Put it in the chat. Do you understand this? Dom says again. You got it, Dom. This is our gap down currently. Okay? Our gap down is this is your big red candle. Your 50% level back up is at $50. That is a major resistance level. Your 25% level is $48. If you are a VIP member, you know what happens around the 25% level. But we're not going to tell you that here. All right? If you stay below $50, you could look for a short to the downside. Back to the bottom, double bottom. The 48% will go farther than that. Tracy, did you see? There she is, the beautiful Tracy. INTC, did you see that pullback? Beautiful. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? MU. Let's go. All right, we're starting to get wide on MU now. Let's not get ridiculous anymore. All right, here we go on MU. MU, neutral state. We are starting to get into a wide state. All right? Let's not get ridiculous. You're not going long. You're going to lose everything. So forget the long, okay? This is what we got on MU. Now, I'm going to save you all a lot of time and punishment here. So listen closely. The state of your stock on MU is starting to get wide. You are not going long, you silly goose, okay? You're not going long. You aren't going short either. Why? Why aren't we going short either, my beauties? A good stock to get into right now, Chocolate Man, VOSS. VOSS. Because you are in a bullish state. You're not going to go anywhere. You can't go long because you're wide. You can't go short because you are in a bullish state. So what do we do? What do we do, my beauties? My beautiful traders, what do we do? Nothing. Nada. Zilch. Go find something else until this becomes narrow again. Then you can look for your move up or down. Don't waste your time looking at this. Wait for Monday. What else are we looking at? NQ. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got one more galaxy. We got one more galaxy. Who's got that galaxy? All right, let's see what we got. Biome. All right, NQ. Above. Oh, you scoot this out a little bit. Above 25,649.25, you will have room up to 25,732.50 and 25,898 on them Qs, okay? Under 25,538.50, we got room down to 25,417 on them Qs. All right, my beauties? Thank you, Mr. Singh, for the follow. Thank you, Mr. Singh. Yes, it is Oracle. Let's see what we got on Oracle. Oracle. Narrow Ulino. Look at the good news on Oracle. Look at the gap down. What do I always say about the news? What do I always say about the news? The more you trade the news, the more you lose. Yes. Look at that thing. Holy moly. We're going to the moon. Wham! Woo! Damn, Sam! Look at that thing! We are narrow. We are in position 3. We're going to go look for some support. There's a lot of people that are in Oracle way up top there going like this. Please go back up. I will do the dishes for a week. I promise. I'll be nice to everybody. Please go back up, Oracle. All right. If you just listen to me, you wouldn't have these problems. If you were a trained VIP trader, you wouldn't have these problems. Here we go. We got room down to that double bottom, 171. Mark that out. You got a lot of support here, all you prayers. Sergio, any stock recommendations? Yes. VOSS. It's a doozy. It's a really good-looking stock. We got a double bottom right here. Look at that thing, 171. I didn't want to look back up that way, okay? But this can fall down to 171. You still got room in a narrow state, so be careful. AVGO. Suzette! 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 Rev! Zed Method! Thank you. I love you guys. All right, here we go. AVGO. We are in a wide state. Look at that thing. Who's going short on this thing? Who's going short? Anybody? Who's going short? We're bleeding out. We're still in position 2. Who's going short with a Who's going short to the downside here on AVGO? It's a wide stake. Come on. Who's going short, my beauties? Look at that thing. Not you. Now we're in position 3. Okay. So AVGO, we got to go find some support. All right. Let's see what we got here. Here's a double bottom. 311. All right. This is what we got on AVGO. AVGO, we are in a wide state. This is our move to the downside on AVGO. You have room down to 311. 311, wide state. But start looking that way on AVGO. All right? This is your gap down, Curly. Your 50% level is 322. If you get above 322, you can look for longs. Under 322, other than at the open, you're going to look for shorts if your 200 starts trending down. See, so you're in a precarious position here. You have 2 options. This 200 starts trending down. That means you are going to gap and nap. Or you are going to get violence by the 20 back to the upside. That is what you want. You want that 20 to catch up to that 200 with violence on a reversal. Or you're just going to gap and nap, and you're going to get chopped up the rest of the day on this. Okay? Do we got it, my beauties? Violence. We need violence in the market. We need violence in the market. To learn why do we need what I'm talking about? You are going to learn that in our VIP. Don't be a gambler. Be a trader. There is a major difference here. 92% of people gamble. We trade. TheVossTrading.com, I'm going to show you how to do that. And we are going to fix your upside down accounts, hopefully. All right? Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back, everybody. Keep tapping. Keep tapping. All right, we're back. We are back. Let's go, babies. So that was AVGO. What are we looking at? Tap that screen. Let's go. Miss Market, yes. Miss Market, let's go. Let's get fired up, my beauties. We got to get these numbers back up. All right, here we go. The SPY. So on the SPY currently, we are in a narrow state on the SPY. The state of the SPY and the market is narrow. You are in position one. You have room down to 685. 685. Back over 689.50. You have room up to 691 on Miss Market this morning. Zen! Thank you, Zen Method! The man, the myth, the legend, Amazon. Love you, Zen. Taking a lot better trades, too, lately. Just be patient, my friend, okay? Be patient. All right, Amazon. The state of Amazon is narrow. Traders, don't you realize the days that you go back that you know you were patient, how much better the trades are? They are like night and day, right? Aren't they insanely better? Back over 234.36. We have room up to 236. 236. Above 236 in a narrow state with a retest. 237. Let's go. Under 233.61. We have room down to 232 on Amazon. Shelly! Boom! Boom! Let's go! Are we fired up? Are we fired up, my traders? Yes or no? Are we fired up? GLD. You got to love this game. You got to love this game. You got to take trading and you go to, rah! Come on. All right, GLD, we are in a neutral state on GLD. All right. Neutral, we are in position 1 to the upside. Let's see what we got. Whoops. All right, GLD to the moon. Let's see what we got. GLD, you are in a neutral state, folks. Please don't look this way. Don't remember the other day I told you not to do this and whammo. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. You leave this alone. If you get under 480, 80, 450, 85, you have room back down to 450. 450. This is pretty much garbage right now, so leave it alone. Thank you, my beauties. Carlos Espinoza. Yes, it is. Thank you, Carlos. Coin, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 to the downside. Coin, we have room down to 206. Now, are you going to do this in one shot? No. All right, you may get one of these, bang up, one of these, this way, bang up, okay? That is just 206. Mark that down. Back over 227, you have room up to 240. 240, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Silver, all roads lead back, my friend. All roads lead back to the 20. So what do we got? Sliver. Yeah, you're coming back. You're not going long on this. Boop, 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 boop. Okay? Don't go long on this. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. You're coming back. Is it time to short gold? Let's find out. You want to find out? Construct them? Construct them. Do you want to find out? Just let me know. We could find out for you. Thank you, Fixtings. I appreciate you. You do? Yes, he's back. Yes, it is. Wizard. Yes, Construct them. Wants to know if he should short. What was it again? Everybody? Short what? I forgot. What was it? Gold. Should they short gold? Construct them. Construct them wants to short. I'll pull it up for you. You got it, Wizard. No problem, my whiz. Nobody beats the whiz. You got it. Okay. All right. Oh, what's that? All right. Hold on, Construct them. The wizard shall set you free, Construct them. The wizard shall set you free. He wants me to actually explain this to you, so I will. Construct them. What state is gold in right now? What state are we in on gold? I'm afraid of this answer, but I'm going to ask it because we want him to learn. Construct them. What state are we in? Paging Mr. Construct them. Construct them. Please come to aisle 3. We're trying to talk to you here, Mr. Construct them. You are in a neutral state. You are in position 2. You are not going long. All right? Robinhood. Paging Mr. Construct them. Candy! The Carjay! The burritos! Yes, it is. The Hood of Robin. All right, let's see what we got. The hood of Robin, my beauties. If I hit that button one more time, I'm going to do 100 push-ups. I already did 100 push-ups today, but I'm going to do 100 more. All right, here we go on Robinhood. Yes, it is. We are narrow. We are in the whip zone. Whoa, the burrito. Candy. Christopher Miller. Love you, my candy. I love you, the burritos. Thank you. Above 106.45, we have room up to 108. 108. Back under 105.92, we have room down to 104.50. Mark that down. Constructum, I'm like this all day long. It drives my wife and family insane, and my daughters are the same way. We just have energy. We eat properly. You got to eat properly. When you eat right, woof, you don't understand what it does to you. All right, Nvidia, paging Nvidia is, we are in a narrow state. We are in position deuce 2. You got room up to 190.50. 190.50, yes. All right, now, this is the move to the upside. What I also want you to zoom on in is this. Look how you close this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 green candles, and now you have a gap up. Which way do you think you're going? Now you're another green candle. Be careful. Whammo! Whammo! Got it? Do we got it? But where would you take this down if this does go short? It may not. It may not come back. But if you are going to take this to the downside, what's an important level? What's an important level, everybody? Come tell Uncle Voss. What's an important level here on Nvidia? 186. You got it. Dr. One and my Kula, you got it, my brothers. 186 is the golden goose. If you stay above 186, you can look for longs. Under 186, you're going to look for shorts. Okay? This isn't rocket science, folks. This isn't rocket science. You just got to learn how to trade. And we will do that for you in our beautiful VIP. For a lot of you that are getting a lot of snow this weekend, and today, you got all weekend to sit inside and start studying, my traders. You have a long time to sit inside and start studying. TheVossTrading.com. By Monday, you will be a totally different trader. You will know things. You'll know what I'm talking about on here. Use it wisely. Don't sit in your home and watch Netflix. Please don't do that. Rev manifesting! That's where the brain goes to rot. MSTR, sorry. MSTR, we are in a narrow state. We're in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone currently on MSTR. All right, MSTR, as we pull this back, we are narrow. We are in the whip zone. Yes, above 163.26. You have room up to 165 and 168 this morning on MSTR. Back under 160.73. You have room down to 156 and 155. No. Michael, you're just going to waste time. And I mean that sincerely. Ask all the other VIPers in here. You are wasting time. The VIP, folks, is $50 a month. Like, I'm a crazy man. $49.99 a month. Most of you spend $5 on Starbucks every day. Okay? That's $100 a month. And that's not including weekends. I'm giving you Starbucks weekends off here. That's $100 a month to put something in your body that you're going to poop out. You are going to poop it out. Just saying. PLTR, we are in a narrow state. You got room up to 166.37, but we don't want to trade into that. We want to get over that and retest and go up. Why? Because above 166.37, we do have room for the potential up to 173. All right, 173. Under 164.97, you have room down to 161, my beauties. Let's finish off those roses. Let's go. We got to finish off those roses. Yes. I'm very blunt, everybody. So I need you to understand that, but I'm going to make you an amazing trader. VIP, would you pretty much say that sounds about right? I could be wrong, but if I'm right, you could say yes. Or you could go pay somebody else $1,000, and then they have more programs, and then they charge you another $3,000 or another $500, and you're not learning Dookie, and they're telling you to use Weeble and your phone and oscillators and RSI, and I don't understand it. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 1. Yes. We got room down to 298. 298, my beauties. Above 305.22, you have room up to 310. It's that simple. On this one. Let's go, Paolo, Michelle, Mabel, Zen Method. You spent $4,000, Trinity? Yikes. $4,000 to learn how to trade? Damn, God bless you, sweetheart. What's up, These Nuts? Thank you for the follow, These Nuts. Yes, it is. We are at 150,000 likes, folks. We got to get to 200. Everyone right now as a team, a lot of people in here. Eddie goes, they don't understand. They won't. Well, here's the thing, traders. Most people always say this. Am I correct? I'll give it one more week. Maybe I'll figure it out this week. That week goes by, they don't figure it out. Well, I'll just give it one more week. They have to hit rock bottom before they get into VIP. They're going to hit rock bottom, but unfortunately, we will help pick them up. AMD, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2. You got room up to 264 and 267 in this narrow state. You're narrow. You have another leg up, okay? Back to the downside. What you want to do is know your retracement, my beauties. Right here, 259 is your golden nugget on AMD. Under 259, whoop, back to the downside. I'm glad you found me, Trinity, because you are a sweetheart. You work hard, my dear. You work very hard. I mean, you invited me to a barbecue and then reneged on it. But other than that, I love you, Trinity. INTC. No, I didn't forget about that barbecue, Trinity. INTC. We are in a narrow state on that's right, we're this way. Whoop, 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 whoop. If this starts falling to the downside, are you chasing it? Yes or no? No. Why would you short this? I mean, folks, let's use common sense here. Let's say you owe this man a barbecue, Eddie says, Trinity. Let's say you knew nothing about trading, okay? And I pulled up this chart for you. I pull up this chart for you, and I say to you, that is the current move to the downside this morning on Intel. What would be the first thing you would think? Maybe I'm wrong. What would be the first thing you think? Most people think, well, it's going to keep bleeding out. No, it's not. They're going to cover. They're going to cover. You're not bleeding out. You're going back that way. And you got to know your retracements to see what your next setup will be. What are we doing? Why would you want to do this and gamble? I don't understand that. I will never understand it. Well, I did it myself. Now that I know what I'm doing and went through a lot of pain, now I don't understand it. I just can't go back to that world. Man, it was so damn foolish, man. We wasted so much time. It's crazy. It really is. It's absolutely insane. Tesla. It's almost like that when everyone wants to lose weight. I'll start on Monday. Psalms. Monday comes. You make it halfway through, and then you go to McDonald's. Oh, that's got to go there. All right, here we go. Above 449.50. We got room up to 455. 455 and 467. All right, my beauties. Under 441.74, you got room down to 438 and 432.50. Now, let me give you a perfect example here. I just gave you these levels to the upside and to the downside. When I say under 441.74, if this comes down to there, you're not shorting. You have to know why and when to short these levels and when to get out at these levels. And that's what we teach you in our, Joe C says, get in that VIP. I'm telling you, that's what we teach you. We teach you the why. You need to know why the market does what it does. And then it's going to be life-changing for you. Life-changing. Right now, you're gambling. So, of course, it seems hard. Folks, it's all psychological support and resistance levels. That's what we're based on a market cycle. That's what we're doing. This is what we're doing, traders. We go up, woo. We come down, woo. We go up, woo. We come down, woo. We come down, woo. We go back up, woo. That's what we're doing. Green bars, red bars. They go up. They go down. They go sideways. Yes, if you're brand new at trading, we're going to teach you from the bottom up. Ask Candy. We have a bunch of people that started brand new. You finally found the right person. Now take advantage of it. Link is in the bio. Zen Method. 10. Thank you, 10. Appreciate you, my boy. All right, here we go. Zen, 10, K. Braden, Michelle, Paulo, Papa, Adorable Dad, Rev, Jade, The Burritos, Christopher Miller, Candy, Carlos, my boy, Suzette, Guprit, Boujan, Adorable, Dr. Onefly, Paulo, K. Braden with the subscription, super fan, Constructum, Michelle, my belle, Life Wonders, Zen, Jessica, Pylock, Dad Bod, let's go, everybody, get fired up, JL Haba, Shelly Stringer, Marcus, Wrangle, Zen Method, Suzette, Eulina, Mr. Dave. My voice is trained, everybody. Rev JDM, Stevie B, Robin Bird. Who else we got? Sue, Felicia, the only Dan in the UK, the believer of Andrew, Bill Boyle, Marcus, Powder, Vega Vague, Marcus, Mr. Charles, Wrangle, Jade. Look at all these people. Holy shit. I'm going to say it. Midwest, that keeps going. Thank you, everybody, for all those donations. W in the chat. Let's go. Unfortunately, I can't trade today. I have an appointment I have to go to right now, matter of fact. I love you all so much. Get in that VIP. Let's start teaching you how to do this. Let's start winning together. Love you all. I love you. We'll be back on tomorrow morning. We're going to get you fired up tomorrow. You better bring it tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Give someone a hug today. Pay it forward. Be nice. Make the world a better place. Love yous.